Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of my F1 2013 1990s career. At the moment we are in Hungaroring and about to start the race session. Is it Hungaroring? Let's just say Hungary, Budapest. That'll do. We're starting from third place on the grid. We've got Mansell and Villeneuve in front of us in first and second. We did make a few mistakes on our qualifying lap. So I am expecting to have the pace to be able to actually finish this race in first place. But this is racing, so you never know what's going to happen. So the only way we're going to find out is by going to the racetrack. So let's go. We've got Eddie behind us in the Ferrari. And I think that's this Coulthard that is in fifth next after that. Here we are, we're on the grid. We're on the actual racing line itself, so we should make off a good start. We're on the good side of the track. And we are off. It is now officially go. Mansell makes a very bad start. Me and Villeneuve come up on the inside. Villeneuve is taking the defensive line into the first corner. Me and Villeneuve neck and neck as we come down the long straight to the second corner. I have to back out though because that is a very nasty corner to have too wide in. Hitting the gas now as we come through this sector, full throttle. Going a bit wide. Villeneuve's made a bit of a gap now because of my mistakes. Onto the grass a bit. Not a very good sector here. So we've got 1.5 seconds behind Villeneuve at the moment. Using all the road and the curb. We've got Irvine behind us, so Mansell has really fallen down the hill there. Not so fast on the race session. We are maintaining the gap at the moment with Villeneuve.
You're just ahead of Irvine. Push it, don't let him catch you.
Irvine's putting some real hard work into this race. Go wash the grass on that corner there. We keep going off. That's costing us so much time to Villeneuve, so we can't afford to do that anymore. I mean, he's 2 seconds ahead now. He was only 1 second. Oh, coming in too hard into the last corner. Come on, get back on. Villeneuve has now got a big lead of 2.3 seconds. We can still catch him if we try, if we focus. Irvine is right behind us as well. So we've got to bear that in mind. So if we make any more mistakes, if we push too hard to catch Villeneuve, we may actually drop further down the grid. You just need to know when to push and when not to, as Ayrton Senna once said. That's a lot better. Going a bit wide. Villeneuve still increasing the lead, but not as much as he was doing. Just because we're not doing a lot of cock-ups on recently. Right, okay, let's put it into rich mode.
Ferrari are getting ready for a pit stop. Looks like it's going to be Irvine.
Holding the vehicle there. As it tried to go dancing, but this is no ballet lesson. And we need to race.
You're just ahead of Irvine. Push it. Don't let him catch you.
Using all the curb. And wide once again. We need to sort out the curves in this damn race. So we are starting to pick up the pace now. Irvine's maintaining his lead at the moment. Oh, sorry, not Irvine, Villeneuve. With a 2.3 second gap. I think my engineer was talking out his arse. He said that Irvine was going to go into a pit stop, but I have yet to see him go away. That was bad. Have made quite a bit of ground.
We think the car behind is running on full red.
I've made a bit of ground on Villeneuve. For that lap, it was the fastest of the race.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
There are a few mistakes that we can still iron out though. Mainly to do with this sector. This is my slowest part. Car nearly slipping out there. He's 2 seconds ahead, so he's maintaining that lead.
You're increasing your lead over Irvine.
This is not going to be an easy win at all. Underestimated Villeneuve's pace. I don't know what happened to Mansell, but at this rate, I'm glad he's not here.
Pace is good. Pace is good.
What kind of gap have we got now? 1.4 seconds, so we've just blitzed that lap. Using the curb. 123.6.
The pit window is open.
Now only 1.2 seconds behind Villeneuve. So we do have the pace. So we just need to keep this consistent.
We might need to think about moving to fuel mix mode 2 in the next few laps.
Putting the fuel back into standard.
Excellent work. Try to keep this pace. This is what we need right now.
Oh, bit into the grass there and the curb.
Box, box, box.
Right, so we now are catching Villeneuve.
We think the car behind is running on 4 revs. He's trying to close the gap.
We're coming into the pit lane now. We are the first car in. Oh, I stretched my arms. Ooh. Going down all the pit lane. All the other cars are coming in as well. So we want a quick pit stop so we can undercut Villeneuve, hopefully. And we are off in 5.3 seconds. That's not bad.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Right, here we go. So here's when it's going to be important to focus.
The car behind is running on the option tyre. They have the advantage.
That's Capelli behind. Coulthard ahead. Stepping out a bit there. I said we're coming across the pit lane now. Villeneuve is ahead. He's just coming out of the pit lane. Look at him. Look out for the right hand side. And we are past. Into first place. The crowd is cheering. That was an amazing outlap. This race, we need these points at this stage in the championship. going a bit wide there. This could be a faster lap. Yes, it is, 1:23.1. Villeneuve is 2.2 seconds behind now, thanks to our good pit stop. Bit too close for my liking in that corner. Almost a corner cut. And the last thing we want is to have a flying Williams. Because I know these things are aerodynamic, but I don't think they can get to from A to B airborne. And just slightly faster time again. We're slowly increasing our pace. .8 seconds to Villeneuve. Going a bit wide there. And we're going to go faster again. Yes, we are. 22.5. Jesus. So we are on fire. Ooh. Well, I think our fire's gone out now because we're not going to be able to go faster this time. So that was, I think it was 3 or 4 laps in a row who were faster than each other. Going wide again. It's actually quite a nice track once you get used to it. Once you know where to turn in, it's quite enjoyable with the high-speed corners and so I love that sound where it just labours in the low gear and it just roars as it gets put out in the gas. slower now, but we are 15 out of 18 laps. And we've got a 3.1 second lead over Villeneuve, so I think we might have this one in the bag unless something goes terribly wrong. I heard Brian in Ferrari's doing really well as well, Eddie, that is, and he's taking third place by the looks of things, because Coulthard is way behind. It's his best result of this season so far, also Coulthard, so he's finally picking up some pace. God knows what happened to Mansell. We still do have 12 cars, so nobody has retired as of yet. Villeneuve is slowly gaining us, though. He's got a 2.9 behind. I do believe we're going to go for a 2-stop. I'm going to put it into rich mode because we do have a slight bit of excess fuel, which could be used to lighten the car. But Villeneuve is actually starting to hunt us down now. He's on 2.8 seconds behind. Went very wide into that corner there. I think Villeneuve might have had a bit of a scene there because he is now 3.3 seconds behind, so he's lost quite a bit of ground for some reason. But he is still trying to hunt us down. Of course, he's in much a position as I am to get these points to get ahead of Mansell. I don't think Mansell's going to be able to hold it this time, but he's not even in the top 3. So, it's either going to be me or Villeneuve that takes lead after this race, that's for sure. Drifting as we come out the corner. Let's have a look at our tyres, they are orange. Oh, cutting it a bit there. Oh, going a bit too fast through this sector here. That's going to cost us a bit of time. Going a bit too deep into the second to last corner. But we are still 3.6 seconds ahead of Villeneuve, so he's gone off a bit. Maybe he realised he's not going to be able to catch me in one lap. That doesn't mean he's not going to stop the pressure. Coming up to the last few corners. Through sector 3, down to second gear. It's a 4.5 second lead now. Villeneuve has dropped back dramatically. Irvine is only about 1.5 seconds behind him. But we are coming through the last corner nice and steady. Floor it down, across the line. At the Hungary Grand Prix is ours. That's 25 massive points. So let's have a look and see how this affects everything. Okay, so Damon Hill, which is myself, came in first place with Villeneuve behind. Irvine is in third in the Ferrari. 2 Williams of David Coulthard and Nigel Mansell in 4th and 5th. So Nigel he dropped back from 1st to 5th, that's pretty bad. Schumacher's in 6th. That's Jody in 7th. Alain Prost in 8th. And then Capelli in 9th. Alesi is in 10th. Berger in 11th. And Ralph in 12th. So no points for the 10th and 11th, or the 11th and 12th place drivers there. But in regards to the drivers, we now take the lead again with 60 points, with Villeneuve in second place, and he's got 6 points behind. Nigel Mansell still close behind, only 10 points down with 50. And then it's Eddie Irvine, who is slowly increasing the gap over these last 3 races with 27 points. He's 33 points behind. In regards to the drivers, we are still in the lead. We get a massive 1-2 win for that one. So we are 42 points ahead of the Williams team. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, then please like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.